We're actually recording this time.
Oh, what's that? Can you check your watch for me? Can you tell me what time it is? I don't need to know what time it is. It's Bionicle o'clock.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We're going to learn about some lore. I'm going to learn about some lore. You're not going to learn about lore.
I'm not going to learn about lore. I already learned about the lore.
You guys might.
Before we start though. Jawler. Anyway, this time we're talking about Holly.
Fun fact, Jawler is the only one I remembered. Go on, though.
Well, of course.
Literally, I mean of everything you've taught.
Oh, okay.
Jawler.
Okay, at least you remember Jawler.
Jawler.
So, start off today. No, not Jawler, Holly. Let's talk about today's mask of the day, which is the Kanohi Cow. Right here. The mask of water breathing. It lets you breathe underwater. That's the power. Comes in a couple variations. The Cow Nuva, it lets you and everyone next to you breathe underwater.
Neat.
The adaptive Cow, I hate this mask. It's my least favorite, like, out of every mask. Some wearers of the Cow that are notable are Golly and Holly, right here.
I like Golly better than Holly. But wait. Breathe underwater? They have lungs?
They're biomechanical beings.
But they need
to breathe. Yes, they're biomechanical. I just said this.
I'm still shocked though. I'm still in shock. You can't make me.
I can make you do whatever I want.
I'm still surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, because this actually gets into some of the lore that we're going to be talking about today. Because now that we've I'll get to it later. But yeah, because today now that we've finished 2001 through 3, the easy years lore wise, we're gonna be talking about 4 and 5. I don't have the stream visible over here. I can't see the chat. Now I'm upset. Bionicle Power Hour.
Power Hour and then some as well. Let's not forget.
So anyway,
2 hours.
To
rock a playground.
Oh, we'll get to that later.
Much
later.
There's a shop? Go to the shop.
Oh, I went to the shop before. I don't think I have enough money for anything
that's right.
now.
It's up.
Oh, no, I do have plenty of money. Let me upgrade things.
Congratulations, hero.
Oh, wait, what?
Woo, what's this?
Wait, I can go to the Paraka Playground now? Ah. I guess I can.
We're going to the Paraka Playground now.
Let me get an upgrade.
Some blasters.
Actually, no, let me upgrade things after I walk around the playground, because there's thingies on the ground.
Neat. Okay.
They have muscles, lungs. They have teeth. Some of them have teeth. Here's Vizak. We beat him last episode. I can shoot him.
He's scared.
Yeah. So since there's a lot to unlock here, we can't really do much here aside from shoot Vizak in the ass, which I'm doing. So this is the Paraka Playground.
What? What's happening?
This is the Paraka Playground.
Why does it exist?
Now that I've defeated Vizak, he's in the Paraka Playground.
Why is he the only one here, though?
Because he's the only one I've defeated.
Is he?
Yeah.
Have you only defeated one other world? One world? And you?
Yeah, I defeated one world and I got through 2 levels in another world last time.
Okay, gotcha.
I just realized I can't hear anything.
I can't either. Okay, well then.
Oh, I know why I can't hear anything, because I muted the fucking sound. That.
It was muted for everyone.
It was muted for all. No one could hear a thing. Good thing I caught that earlier.
Yeah.
Now you can actually fucking hear the wonderful sound design of this game. So anyway,
I like it.
Oh, I guess I'm
It's
not.
zappy.
This is a very scatterbrained start to this. I feel like.
It's probably my fault, but I don't care.
How much is the 50% discount? Is only. Well, I'm buying that immediately then. Any upgrades for? I got all Nuparu's upgrades. Let me upgrade Holly a bit. There we go. Oh no. Oh no, indeed.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, that was much cheaper than I thought it would be.
Did I have armor with you? Oh, it does. Is this like the PAL version, or is this the American version?
Oh, no, this is the American version.
Why does it have the armor with a U?
It was made by a British company, that's why.
Armor. Stupid.
It is.
It should be the PAL version then. Stinky.
Come on.
How long is this game anyhow? You're right.
It's not that long.
That's not the answer any of us were asking for.
I don't fucking know. I've never timed how long it takes.
How long to beat?
Not long.
What's the average speed?
We got through, like, I don't think anyone's ever speedrun this game.
Oh no, the tech.
The tech is you upgrade Kongu and Niparu, and that's it.
And when's this getting?
What was I gonna say?
GDQ?
I'm gonna bring in GDQ. This is my. Can I really just upgrade everyone's health from this right from just that?
I don't have the answer you want.
I think. Oh. Let's go.
Is that it?
That's it. No, me. Just spend the rest of my money so I don't have to think about it.
The money. One off from the next blue.
Oh my god, someone actually fucking speedrun this goddamn game. What the hell?
Heroes, them, not the Bionicles.
So, anyway, now that we've gotten all that shit out of the way, let's actually talk about the lore.
Lore.
So, I don't know if you'll remember,
We'll find out.
So, in 2003, to defeat the Borak Kal,
Yep, it's coming back.
Tahu, he used the Mask of Time. Right? The Mask of Time was a mask that he found. It was just laying on the beach, right?
That's right. Yeah.
It was just laying on the beach. And so, once the village.
3 hours.
Hold on, I just realized that wasn't.
I wanted to say something, but I forgot about it.
Yeah.
It was nothing to anyone else, but
Shit.
housekeeping stuff.
But yeah. So after all the good and done is done with Makuta, when Takanuga defeats him, the Toe of Light defeats him, Vakama's like, dude, you got the Mask of Time. Vakama's the Taraga of Fire, and he's like, dude, that's the Mask of Time. That's like a really important mask. Let me tell you a story. The story of the Bionicle. And it's a story about how him, Taraga Vakama, and also all of the other Taraga were once Toa. And so the entire story of 2004 and 5 is a flashback to when the Taraga were Toa.
Yeah.
It's so how their journey begins is actually at the end of another Toa team's journey. So the Toa Mangai is what they're known as. Were
Mangai.
Oh well, let me explain what Meshru Nui is. So apparently, a long time ago, before everyone lived on Mata Nui, there was this great city called Meshru Nui. It was basically like Mata Nui, but a big city instead of just like a tribal island.
Yeah.
It's just a big old city. That's what is about to know. What you're about to find out.
Ignore me and then keep going.
Okay. I don't have.
Time about Metro Nui.
Yes. Anyway, about Metro Nui.
Yeah, I remember what it's called.
So. Why Metro Nui is important is many reasons, because that is where all the Matoran are from originally. This is where everyone originated from. I think I'm going in circles now. But anyway, so in Metro Nui,
even if you are going in circles.
So in Metro Nui, there was this group of Toa called the Toa Mangai. You can barely hear the music. Oh, let me fix that. That didn't.
How's that?
I don't know if that's any better, but, you know.
I don't know either, but it'll have to do.
It'll have to do. Oh, fuck.
Hero mode!
Well, now you can definitely hear the music in your brain. You don't even need to think. You don't even need to actually hear it. You can just hear it in your mind. So the Toa manga, they were like this really legendary group of Toa. They like protected Metro Nui for thousands of years. Only one of them is left, and his name is Toa Likan.
I completely misunderstood that, but now I got it.
Okay, so
I thought maybe it was like left-handed.
So Toa Likan, canonically left-handed now.
Yeah.
He's the last remaining Toa of the Toa manga.
Yeah.
And he sees a premonition that
deadly premonition.
He has a deadly premonition that a new Toa team will arrive. And so he collects all the Toa stones from like all these various temples and shit. And he's being attacked and while he's doing this, he's being pursued and followed by this group of Dark Hunters. And what the Dark Hunters are is they're essentially a mercenary group led by the Shadowed One, and they don't really have an allegiance other than money. But one of these Dark Hunters that is pursuing him is his former comrade, Toa Nidiki, who has been mutated into this spider-like guy who is the boss of this area, which is why of this level, which is why I wanted to like wait for this level.
The Mantis dude.
The Mantis dude. That is. He was once a Toa named Nidiki. He's still named Nidiki. He's just not a Toa anymore.
What's his new name?
He's still Nidiki. He's just Nidiki. He's a Dark Hunter now.
He lost his Toa privileges.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Go on.
Because he betrayed them in the.
He got corrupted.
Well, he didn't get corrupted. He was just offered like a high position. He was offered a high position within the Dark Hunters, in exchange for like betraying them during the Dark Hunter Toa War, which is a whole rabbit hole I won't go down because it's very complicated and I don't really understand all the interworkings of it.
Okay.
So just know at one point the Dark Hunters had a war like on all of Metro Nui.
Whilst we're talking about complicated things that probably shouldn't go into too much detail, there was a mistake made last stream actually.
Yeah, I thought about that before. I think I should just I'll clarify that. I'll hang off on that until I actually get to that.
I didn't know if you wanted to address it earlier and forget.
Yeah.
Because I thought, okay, cool. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm not good at this.
Is there something around here? Yes, it is.
Ooh, this is new.
Yeah, this area's cool.
Yeah. Spicy.
So Nidiki.
Yes.
Along with his good old pal, another Dark Hunter named Kreka, they are pursuing Toa Likan. They are pursuing Toa Likan while he's like on his journey finding all these Toa stones. So that he can, bring about all the new Toa. So once he's found all the Toa stones, he gives them to 6 Matoran and tells them to go to the Great Temple. The Great Temple is just a big temple.
What, does it have a cool name?
No, it's just called the Great Temple.
Gotcha.
So these
That canister was just there for free?
Yeah, it was just there for free. What the fuck?
I don't know.
But yeah, so these
now you're gonna run him over because
Yeah.
he was on the tracks.
Yeah, these six Matoran end up being what will eventually end up being the 6 Turaga. And they are Kama, obviously, the Toa of Fire eventually, and the Turaga of Fire.
Yes.
Then there is Nokama, the Toa of Water.
He does not stop talking. That'd be no period, dang it.
There's Matau, the Toa of Air. Toa of, what the fuck?
It was just freebies, I guess.
Yeah, I know this is like one of the. I know all the ice areas were like some of the earliest designed areas in the development of this game, but like it really shows sometimes. But like this is just weird. I don't remember this at all. I don't remember there being just freebies. But yeah, there's also Toa Nuju, Toa of Ice. He's my least favorite. I hate him. He's an asshole.
I don't like his name.
Yeah, he's dumb. No, because when he's a Turaga, he exclusively talks in bird noises and clicks. And he has this other Matoran named Matoro translate for him.
Could he talk normally?
He can talk normally. He could talk normally before. He just exclusively talks in bird noises.
He's just an asshole.
Yeah, I know. I fucking hate him. He's worse.
Well done. That's a...
There's also Toa Wanua, the Toa of Earth, who's the best one. He's the coolest guy because he's real chill and awesome. He's also the best set out of all of them because I don't particularly care for the sets, and he's the best one out of all of them.
Yeah.
He's also the best Turaga. He's really cool looking.
Nice.
Because he's real small.
Small. Uh-oh.
And then there's Anawa. He's the Toa of Stone. He really likes roasting people. That's his entire character.
Oh, gotcha. Insulting.
Yes.
Yes.
That's his entire character.
I assumed that the other way, where he like roasts people on an open flame or something.
No.
Like he uses a firepower and roasts them to death like a what's the frickin' guy who's a frickin' Mongol warlord? I don't know. He didn't roast people, but I assume he would. Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah, or Tilda Hunt type character. I just thought of him like that when you said that. But go on.
So all of these Matoran that I just named that eventually become Toa, Toa Khan gives them the Toa stones and tells them, hey, go to the Great Temple. And now it's important that they are Matoran first because they all have jobs, and the most important of their jobs is Vakama. His job is he's a mask maker. He makes masks from these great discs called Kanoka discs that are used to create Kanohi masks. Oh fuck. It's a lot of fucking Viscerac.
It is.
But yeah, and so he's been commissioned by the leader of all of Metru Nui, Turaga Duma. He wants Vakama to make the Mask of Time.
Odd request.
Odd request.
I want you to make the Mask of Time.
Yes.
What do you mean the Mask of Time? The Mask of Time.
Yes, he wants him to make the Mask of Time. And so, but before he can complete making the Mask of Time, Toa Lacan shows up and he's like, dude, you gotta be a Toa. And he gives him the Toa stone.
You Toa till he got it. Never mind. It's fine. Go on.
And so all of these Matoran, they go to the Great Temple, and then then Toa Lacan's face shows up as like a big spooky image. And he's like, dude, you guys are the new Toa now. And then they all become Toa. They're like zapped. And then they become Toa.
They get to be tall.
They get to be tall.
Yeah.
They're no longer short.
Neat.
And so, and then the premonitions, like, or whatever, by Starhaven.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. I thought you said the premonition by Starhaven. I thought that was a character for a second, and then it registered, yes. Be right back.
Yeah, so the image of Toa Lacan's, he's like, dude, you gotta find all the great discs. And so they go on this quest to find all the great discs. When they find all the great discs, and they go to the Great Colosseum in Metru Nui, they bring them there, and they're like, hey, we're the new Toa, we've got all these great discs.
Yeah.
And Turaga...
Use your hero mode.
Oh, yeah.
Quickly.
Oh, fuck, this might be a broken fight. I forgot. No, I think this is a So, there are certain boss fights in this game that do not work if you have hero mode before entering them.
Oh no.
This is one of them, although it only happens on repeat playthroughs for some reason.
Okay, so we're fine.
Yeah, so we're fine right now.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Not amazing playtesting.
So, no. Definitely not. Because the way it works is like enemies will not spawn after you used hero mode, so you won't be able to get hero mode again, and thus are unable to beat the boss. It's really fucking stupid, and it happens with certain bosses.
Nice.
Although it's only possible to do on the repeat playthroughs because you can only get hero mode on those bosses from like secrets and stuff. Because there are some secrets that give you a lot of money and thus give you hero mode.
Gotcha.
So anyway, after they bring the great discs to the great Coliseum, there's a lot of great things. Great is a very important adjective in Bionicle lore. If something's great, that means it's important. And they showed, and Taragaduma's there, obviously, because he's the guy that runs the place. And he's like, well, how do we know that you're the new Toa and not some imposters? So he asks him to prove himself. He gives him this challenge of fighting like this large swarm of Vaki. And what the Vaki are is they're like these sort of like sentinel type things.
Yeah.
They're these sentinel like robots that guard Metro Nui. And they are like controlled by Taragaduma.
Yeah.
He's got control over them.
Yeah.
So he has them fight a bunch of Vaki. A bunch of crazy shit happens in the arena because it's made of protodermis, so they can like control the shape of it.
Okay.
But long story short, they end up losing.
Oh no.
And being sucked into, and three of them, Nuju, Winua, and Anua, all get sucked into a wormhole.
They deserved it.
And they are thus imprisoned in the Great Coliseum for the rest of the story. They're basically just written out of half of the movie.
Yep. Okay.
But Matao, Nokama, and Vakama all escape. And so then they just sort of but weirdly enough, they see while they're escaping that Nadiki and Kreka are hanging out with Taragaduma.
Yeah.
And they're like, what's up with that? And Taragaduma sends Nadiki and Kreka after them, and so like and so the rest of after they escape, and so the rest of the movie is just sort of them being like pursued by Nadiki and Kreka while they not nice sentence formatting there. I don't know how to format sentences, honestly, when speaking.
We'll have to do.
Well, that sentence mid-sentence.
Oh, freaking mercy kill.
Where the fuck is he?
There's
Mickey. Fucking prick.
Why did he explode?
Because I shot him.
What was explosive about him?
Him.
Fuck you. Go on.
But yeah. So Nadiki and Kreka, they're like following them, trying
That's
to pursue
not where
them.
his head landed. Oh, I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, in prison, Winua, Nuju, and Anua, they find this guy that's also in the same cell as them. He's like this old-looking dude, he presumably of Taraga age. He wears a mask over his mask, so they don't know who he is. And so he like
How do you fit a mask over one of those masks? That's right.
I don't fucking know. It's weird.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he like trains them. It's sort of like so their entire portion of the story is just them doing like a training montage in prison, trying to learn how to use their mask powers.
Yep.
While Vakama and the rest are just like outside being pursued by dark hunters.
Comma and no comma and others.
And Matao.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you remembered no comma also.
I remember that because I remember their names were similar.
Yeah.
And that was enough.
There's a lot of similar names. Anua and Onua specifically annoy me.
I just think of Katawa Shoujo or something.
Also Kreka and Krika also annoy me.
Yeah, that's very very similar. But that's all that keeps it in my head is that one little connection, and it's just little bits like that. The only exception is Jawler is just a good name, so I remember it at all times. But that's the only one I don't actually use a little mnemonic to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go boss fight.
Yeah. I love the music in this boss. It's really good. Like, just the I don't know what sound it is, but it's like a really cool sound that it has in the background, like along with the drum beat. It like drones over the entire song.
I just think it sounds a lot like Harry Potter to me, though I doubt that means much to you.
I don't know. I don't
just
really get it
the soundscape.
Maybe.
And the especially that like trill or whatever they do is.
Oh yeah, the thumping horn. That's what it is. Yeah, it's like a horn sound in the background. It's kind of hard to hear like when it's quiet, but like when you have the song real loud, it's real good. It's a jam.
Okay. Oh, you beat the boss. Good job.
I did it.
He's dead.
He's dead. Thok is dead.
Thok.
This is Thok.
Thok, be gone.
Thok, be gone. Be gone, Thok.
Mm-hmm.
So this boss is really weird because there's these things that are like cover.
Now I'm confused. Oh, I get
You're
it.
supposed to use them as cover, but they're basically useless and they just get in the way.
It looked like it, yeah.
Also, weirdly enough, not every tower can activate them, but there's no like X sign to activate them. So I feel like these are like some weird like carryover from some of the beta versions of this game.
I was thinking, yeah.
Because like I mean, like I said, the ice area was like the first one designed, and in fact, some of the levels in the ice area were like originally just one interconnected level, but they later split into two separate levels.
Huh.
And I think that's why some of the levels like connect from the beginning.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay. Well, down the wait.
That trill. It's just all I can think of is Harry Potter.
Is it 4-3?
Now it's something
Really?
completely different.
Oh, I totally forgot about the story.
You're right.
Of Bionicle. So eventually, while Svakaba and the gang are like traveling about, trying not to get killed by Dark Hunters, they end up in like this like underground cavern, where they find a bunch of pods, and in these pods there are Matoran. They're just sleeping. They're sleeping there. They're asleep. They're not awake. They're asleep. This is very important because in one of these pods they find Turagaduma.
Now I'm lost. Go on though.
But they also find but also they manage to find the cell that the other Toa are being kept in, and they like help them escape from there. And the like old guy that was training them reveals himself to be Turaga Lakan. So he introduces himself. He like takes off the mask that's over his mask, and they're like, "Oh, it's totally Khan." He's like, "No, it's Turaga Lakan now." And that's how he's reintroduced after they all thought he was killed by Nadiki and Kreka. I forgot to mention that Vakama sees and infers that Nadiki and Kreka kill him at one point, but they in fact capture him and put him in the cell after he turns into Turaga. Or he turns into Turaga in the cell, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know the interworkings of that. It makes no sense that he's just a Turaga the next time they see him. But, so Turaga Lakan's...
Oh shit,
So
it's 4 cycles?
Oh, no, now it's the part where I just have to wait for his shield to go down so I can hit him once.
Oh, gotcha.
And then, like, rinse and repeat. It's really dumb.
Okay, sorry, go on. Jail cell.
So Turaga Lakan, he's like, dude, there's these sleeping Matoran. We gotta save all the sleeping Matoran. And that's the real Turaga Duma right there. Clearly, the Turaga Duma we saw before is a fake.
See, I was thinking like, oh, he's a bad guy. He's like sneaky, and he's doing this so that he can be like the ultimate power and not have them be the power by imprisoning them and whatnot.
Yeah.
I thought that. Okay, so I was close.
So, Smash got to. They're back in the Coliseum. And Turaga Duma's like, how are you? Why'd you come back, you dummies? And they're like, because we know you're not the real guy. And he's like, guess what? I'm Makuta. He was Makuta the whole time. Makuta was posing as
he's the bad guy.
As
he's a main
Taraga,
bad guy, right?
as Taraga Duma.
He's main bad guy. Right?
Yeah, the main bad guy. Main bad guy, the big bad, Makuta Matata, the evil man.
That one.
The shadow, not the shadowed one. That's a different character.
The Shadow Mask.
He does have the Mask of Shadows.
Yeah.
In the Kanohi Kurkan, I think it's called. Mask of Shadows.
Yeah.
So they fight him. While they're trying to save all these Matoran that they have in these pods. They're trying to get them out of Metru Nui. By like putting them in these weird, like loading all these pods into these vehicles, these transportation vehicles. And
oh, that freaking idiot! He's dead now. Go on.
I don't know why I'm like I watched this movie like a month or two ago.
Really?
Yeah, I've been rewatching all the Bionicle movies in reverse order, like every couple months, and the second one was the most recent one I watched. But I'm like struggling to remember. Like the end of that movie is just such a blur because it all happens so fast. God, what the fuck happens next? So Taraga Duma, he's Makuta. And then Makuta is like, dude, I'm evil. And then he absorbs Kreka and Nadiki, and also his bird thing that spies on people. I didn't establish that existed, but it does.
Yeah.
It's that he absorbs all of them and becomes Big Makuta, the big Kahuna. And then they fight. And
This dude again.
Actually, only Vakama fights him. Vakama like fights him alone, basically. And he
What about?
But before this fight, he actually manages to he fuses all of the great discs into one disc, and is thus able to create the Mask of Time from that disc.
When did he get the discs?
This was like before they went to the Coliseum. They collected all the discs.
That's right.
And brought them to the Coliseum to be like, yo, we're the Toa, we got discs.
Yeah. Got discs. Ooh.
So Vakama combines all the discs and makes one big disc. Well, it's the same size, but it's like a cool disc. And he makes it into the Mask of Time. And so he uses the Mask of Time against Makuta. He like slows down time, and he like uses some sneak thievery and some trickery.
Yeah.
Because he has the Mask of Invisibility. I totally forgot.
What?
Oh yeah, Vakama has a massive invisibility. I totally forgot to talk about that.
What's everyone else's mask?
Nakama's mask is the Mask of Translation. It's the stupidest mask power ever, and it's the stupidest looking mask ever. I hate the Rao. It's really dumb. Matau he has the Mask of shapeshifting. You can shapeshift. Nuju has the Mask of... Oh, this is like my favorite area, by the way. This place is really cool. I would shut up, but I have to explain lore. The lore. Let me just finish with the 2004 movie at least, because I'm like almost to the end. Read your comment. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm not reading what you're saying because you're saying lots of things. And also playing a video game. Tom, read what it's saying.
Okay. I'ma say it again. I believe Lacan turned into a Turaga because I think Toa become Turaga when they've completed all their Toa duties.
That is definitely true. They do turn into Turaga.
Shut up for a second about the lore and read my comment.
Congratulations, your wish has been granted.
I want to just read. Jesus, fuck, shut up.
Where the fuck is... Oh.
You can go again. You're explaining the masks.
I was explaining the masks. Nuju has the Mask of
This is the TF2 music?
No, but it's cool. I love this. I love the music in this area. It's the main theme, but like guitars. I mean, every song in this game is the main theme, but like remixed somewhat. It uses leitmotifs like to the utmost.
Yeah.
As far as you can go.
Fuck.
The absolute fuck, you know.
Yep.
Nuju has a mask of telekinesis. Wanua has the mask of night vision, and Anua has the mask of mind control.
Jesus, that's a bit much.
And it's found out that he does this by like he's like, dude. He gets into an argument with Nuju, and he's like, sit down, sit down, sit down, and he sits down. It's really funny.
That's so silly. Sit down, sit down, sit down.
We need to watch these movies at some point. Like I feel like after this, you're gonna need to see some of these.
I'm gonna get a headache if I watch them.
You are.
It's gonna like ruin my head. To actually like try and practicalize this knowledge that's not compartmentalized at all.
Yeah.
It'll be fun though.
Yeah.
I'll be like, is that the Toa Nuga? Is that the Paraga?
Yeah.
Is that the Toa Paraki?
The Toa Paraka?
Yeah.
No, we're not at the Toa Paraka yet.
Is that real?
We're not at the Toa Paraka yet.
Okay, cool. Neat.
I mean, I could have said it's just a rock version of the main theme, but my mind is not complete.
The mind is focused only on Bionicle, not on practical real-world things such as rock and roll.
Yeah.
Why don't people ever say it's a roll version? Like, they just say it's a rock version.
I don't know. Where is the roll in the rock and roll?
I don't know. Why doesn't it get any of the credit?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it makes so much sense. It's a pun.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why is rock music in this place, because it's the rock area.
I love it. I actually love that a lot.
Yeah, the stone Toa, or the stone Paraka, rather.
I love a wordless pun. Now, tell me about lore and masks.
The lore. I explained the masks.
What's Lacan's mask?
Oh, Lacan's mask? I don't know. Oh, he has a How. It's just a mask of shielding. It's the same one that Tahu has.
Tahu.
Same one that Tahu has.
Why does Tahu have his mask?
No, it's not. It's a different mask.
Oh.
Lacan's. I'll explain what happens to Lacan's How.
Okay.
There's not like one mask of every mask. There's like multiple of every mask, which is why all the Toa are able to collect one of their own
I
masks.
thought the masks just shifted.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. What was I saying? We're at the end of the movie or some shit like that, and then I got distracted by mask powers, and then Willow being like, "Dude, shut up!
Fuck up,
Dude, shut the freak up, you beach!"
Yeah, freak you, beach.
Man, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Gotcha. We got distracted again. What were we thinking?
I don't know. What the fuck is the end of the movie? Anyway, Vakama uses the Vakama uses the mask of invisibility and the mask of time. Except he doesn't use the mask of time. He fucking drops it in the ocean, and that's why Tahu finds it on the beach.
The hero.
Yeah, he drops it in the ocean so that so Makuta can't use it.
I like this little area though with the rain poking through.
Oh, this area is so visually cool.
Yeah.
I love everything about this area. It's so fucking cool. Oh shit.
Nice. Good stuff.
Good stuff. But yeah, so he uses his trickery and whatnot to bewilder and distract the Makuta until the rest of the Toa show up, and they're like, dude, let's use all of our powers on him, because Unity, Duty, Destiny, and Unity is the most important. So they all use their combined elemental powers to encase the Makuta in Protodermis. And then he's encased in Protodermis and is thus defeated.
Oh.
And that's how the movie ends.
Wait, what?
Well, they also save some of the Matoran, but not all of the Matoran.
Oh, that's wait. Makuta he's encased?
He's encased in Protodermis and is now defeated.
But
he's encased in Protodermis and is now defeated.
But he's not. Oh.
He's encased in Protodermis and is now defeated.
Okay, go on.
So snap back to reality, up to gravity.
Go on. Tell me more about Eminem.
So Eminem becomes Bionicle at one point.
What's
becomes
Eminem's mask?
His mask is the mask of rap. It makes him really good at rap.
What's his Toa name?
His Toa name is Toa Eminem.
I like it. It's creative.
Yeah,
fun.
It's really fun and creative. He has the Kanohi Eminem, the mask of Eminem, which makes him really good at rap.
What color is he?
He's white.
That makes so much sense. It doesn't. Absolutely what it would be. Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck. I'm stuck on the terrain shit.
Oh.
Why Avac fucking put all these goddamn spikes on the ceiling, motherfucker?
I don't know.
He's the one that designed these places. Why does he do this shit?
Why not?
I don't know.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. Just put statues of yourself everywhere.
Yeah. Or giant spike things.
Or giant spike things. Oh, right. I forgot about this.
What's this?
So this is something that really bothers me about this game.
Yeah.
We're in the stone area right now.
Yeah.
But this should be the earth area because we're underground.
Oh, that's right.
The earth area is the desert, which is what the stone area should be. It bothers me so much. And I don't know why they got it wrong.
Probably because they're...
No, but the weird part is, as I'll show you when we get to the desert area, there are some like traces that hint to the fact that they switched them at some point early in development.
Fascinating.
It's really fucking weird.
I agree.
I don't know why they do it. Why they did it.
That bird is dead.
It upsets me too because this entire boss fight, he's on a stage, and
there's a boss fight. That's right.
Yeah, this is a boss fight, and this should have been Vorak, the Black Rakshi, which is the one featured in the Rakshi Rock, the greatest video of all time. In which Vorak just plays the guitar, plays his staff like it's a guitar. You missed Eminem being a Bionicle. That's what you missed.
You missed lore. You missed us. Are we out of the flashback yet, or are we still in the flashback?
No, we're still in the flashback. Okay. I just finished 2004.
2004 is done, though.
2004 is done.
Yeah.
Now we're on to 2005, which is my favorite movie. But my least favorite year of the four.
I thought we were on the 2 this year. 4 and 5.
We're on 2 and 3. 2 is 2004 and 3 is 2005.
I'm fucking lost mentally by that statement. What?
The first movie comes out in 2003. The next movie, the second movie, comes out in 2004. This is a consecutive year. The next year, the third movie comes out in 2005. Then, several years later, in 2009, the fourth movie comes out.
Okay.
That is the order of the Bionicle films.
Oof.
Fucking what? Hit him! I missed all of those. What?
Oh shiz.
Oh shiz.
Yo. He missed.
Yo, Paraka. I gotta show you the Paraka rap at some point. That'll be important when we get to the lore that's actually in this game.
Yeah.
Once we actually get to the story of 2006 where this takes place. The story we're like currently doing.
Freaking 2006?
Yeah, this is 2006.
Oh boy. We got a ways to go before that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright.
Oh jeez.
So, 2005.
Yeah.
So, remember how Lumatoran... So, all the Matoran were like encased in pods?
Yes.
So, apparently, all of the Matoran were encased in pods. Every single Matoran in all of Metru Nui.
Uh-huh.
So, after defeating the Makuta and leaving Metru Nui,
what was his plan, might I ask?
his plan was to put the Great Spirit Mana Nui to sleep, and like put all the Matoran to sleep. Also,
What goal? To what
I don't
end?
fucking know. His motives never make any sense. He just wants to put everyone to sleep. He's like fucking. He's the Sandman. He just wants everyone to be asleep, you know.
Mr. Sandman. Go on.
Actually, no. It makes perfect sense. Never. I'll explain later.
Oh god.
It won't
Go
make sense.
on.
It won't make sense until later if I explain now.
I'll have to do.
Yeah, because I just remembered what his actual motive is. So in 2005, the Toa Metru, I forgot the entire point of all of that is the Metru Nui Toa, the new Toa that are the current Turaga, that are telling this flashback. They were the Toa Metru. That's what they were called.
Yeah.
So after defeating the Makuta, forever, never to be seen again. They're like, oh hey, we left all the Matoran back in Metru Nui. Let's go back to Metru Nui and save all the Toa. I mean, all the Matoran.
Oh, we left them. Oh
So,
man.
They
Can't
go
believe
back to Metru Nui.
They were on the boat. They were just heading over. I feel like we forgot something.
They turn around and they go back.
Oh man.
I'm not even joking. This is exactly how it goes down.
Oh really?
Sort
boy.
of, but yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
There's some retcon involved in here, but yes, that is how it essentially happens.
Wait, I just have a question again. It says you unlocked him. Can you play as him?
No,
What's it? What do you mean?
I'll explain.
What's it
I'll
mean?
show you what it means right now.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I wasn't looking at the screen. Oh no, this is the wrong one.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, all these
no.
have like labels on them.
Great. I can read.
I can't read that one right now. My brain isn't working fully. Villain. Crypt? Villain crypt. Villain's crypt. This is the villain's crypt.
I wish Duolingo had Bionicle as a language.
Oh, if only. So, this is the canister location. This is the villain's crypt, where you can read bios of everything of all the bosses you've defeated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Staff of Disintegration. Staff.
Oh, yeah, all the Rakshi have different staffs that have different abilities. My favorite is Vorox, because he has the Staff of Hunger, and his name is Vorok.
Ha.
It's really funny.
Jokes.
There's also this is the trophy room, where you can see all the different masks you collected. They all have different descriptions. Every single one of them. All these have descriptions. Same as all these guys. Well, I mean, I think oh no, this is a different description of the same rock sheet.
Speed damage, health, oh boy.
There's Nadiki. There's Nadiki's other bio. So yeah, you can re-up on a lot of lore here.
You could also get their stats.
And also you can see all the different achievements of the game. And like the scores you got on all the levels.
Why are those in the crypt? Oh, those weren't in the crypt. Those were in their own.
No,
other
those
thing.
are in the trophy room.
Gotcha,
It says
I
right
forgot.
now. The thing is, when I first read this, I read it wrong. I was like, "What's a trophy room?" Trophy.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
English is not a
Yeah,
good
this
language.
is the Voya Nui portal. Yeah, I remember that one just from memory. I didn't need to read it. I just needed to see the last word. Yeah, it's a portal. Voya Nui portal, because we're on Voya Nui.
Ooh.
This is the island we're on right now. Let's go back to Avek's stronghold. Also, I just love like the protodermis and then like in the floor. It's really cool. I love this place. It's cool. It looks cool. What did you turn out? What did you find out how to turn off? What? What is happening?
I have to hold down a key for like 2 seconds every time I want to press a key. Help. What was it? One of the sticky keys?
Did you turn on sticky keys?
Was it one of those equivalents?
Perhaps.
Because there's a couple others in that like category with it.
Yeah, who is to say?
I don't know. I don't really care about them and I hate them.
Yeah, I always turn them off.
Where's his arm?
He lost it. Where could it possibly be?
There it is. How embarrassing. God, I don't like those grubby little fingers. Why doesn't he have a weapon also?
He left it somewhere else.
It's a really long scene.
This is there's some really long cutscenes with Avek and Redek especially.
There was nothing.
Yeah, nothing happened. It's so weird.
That was really, really weird, but okay.
Yeah, some of these cutscenes. Oh my god, the Zactan cutscenes are the weirdest fucking shit. I don't know what any of them mean at all. Anyway, Bionicle.
Yeah.
So they turn around in their boat. They're like, let's go get them a Tauren. We forgot about them. They're still in their pods. And they return to Metro Nui, only to find out that the entire city has been overrun by an infestation of Visorak. These guys, right on cue.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, these guys are Visorak. They're, Dark Souls? No, yes, this is Dark Souls. That's what we're playing right now. We're playing Dark Souls. And whilst talking about Bionicle lore unrelatedly.
Of course.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's the Dark Souls Bionicle.
It only makes sense.
Yeah. Would you have it any other way?
God, I love the horns. Love horns. Does anyone else have a great appreciation for horns?
Listen, the horns and freaking Pokemon Emeralds.
Oh my god, the synth horns specifically is what I have a great appreciation for that no one else does.
Yes.
Like I love synth horns. They're the funniest things. They're in Toho. Mm-hmm. They're in the Gen 3 games.
Yeah.
They're in Gen 3 Pokemon games. They're in this game. They're in all the best soundtracks have weird synth horns, and it's great, and I love it.
It's good stuff.
They're always terrible sounding, but they sound great.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy it.
It's so good. I love synth horns.
I have no problem.
I think these are real horns, but I don't care. I just like them.
They'll do. You know,
they're no shitty Toho horns, but you know.
They'll have to do, really. You know, it's you do with what you got.
Yeah.
I said do a lot in that statement. I said a lot. Tell me about the George. Tell me about Bionicle.
So they went back to Metro Nui, right?
Yeah.
And there's Visorak everywhere. They're like, dude, what's the deal with all these Visorak? And then the Visorak shoot those things at them. Why are the Visorak so on time today? What the fuck? They shoot their load at them, and they're like, dude, we're all stunned.
Oh, that's really funny.
And so the Visorak capture them. They capture the Toa Metru.
Yeah, that's funny.
And they put them in some pods.
Yeah.
They put them in pods, and so because they've been bitten and grabbed and shot at by these Visorak, all the Toa turn into these things called Hordika, because not Hordika. They're like possessed by Hordika venom.
Also want to give a shout out Gaelic. Thank you.
Gaelic.
My people's language. Really, they use English nowadays, but my people's language. It's a dead language.
Do Persona? Yeah, Persona 3 and 4 also have synth horns sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Not bad.
I love synth horns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they become, the Toa begin transforming into these weird creatures, these weird abominations.
Yeah.
Because of this Hordika venom that has infested their bodies, their bodily fluids. It's being fluid in their body. It's turning them into these monsters.
Yeah.
Some kind of monster.
When you were on the platform, I just gotta say, the freaking little stud that goes through that little piece through the centers that connect them.
Yeah.
It was not aligned.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that. That's why I put that together, because I knew that would happen. That happens a lot.
It was bothering me so much. That was all. That was not even the thing. That was just a flat surface that just pierced through. It just clipped. With the other one, it was like it was unaligned from where the actual like dot things were. It was like, I was like, oh god, that's bothering me. I only realized it as you started saying things, though. It's like, no, I gotta say it. Oh, but sorry, you can keep going. They got monsters that are overrunning the city that are little bug men.
They're little Spider-Men. Bugaboos. Yeah. They're overrunning the city. They're also being led by these two people from the Order of Makuta. The Order of Makuta are just like a group of people who worship Makuta, and they follow his bidding and do his stuff. They're from like different. They're both like different races from weird different islands that I don't know a lot about. Yeah, one of them is Sidorak. He's the king of the Vizorak, and the other is Rudaka. She is the queen. Not the queen yet, but the viceroy of the Vizorak.
It's a viceroyalty?
Yeah.
What the heck? Wait, what do you mean?
The Vizorak, they gotta be ruled over by a king and a viceroy.
How do they have such civilized
They're
concepts?
Vizorak. They're just big bugs that do things.
Why is the actual people live in tribes and clans?
Well,
the Vizorak have empires and kingdoms and duchies.
Well, no, they didn't originally. Well, you see, they originally lived in this city, ruled over by Taraga Duma.
The bugs lived in the city.
No, I mean the Matoran originally lived in the city of Metanui before they were forced out of the city to live on Mananui.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so the Vizorak have a king and a viceroy, who will eventually be the queen. Also, I will amend. I said in the previous video that that Rudaka was dead. She's not dead.
That's what I mentioned
currently.
Earlier.
Yeah.
It comes back.
I'll explain what that means later. But yeah, she's not dead at this point. At this point in the story we are currently. And by currently I mean the game. Not me retelling the story of the Bionicle.
Yes.
Because she would obviously be alive at this point, because she's the main antagonist of the fucking film. So Sidorak, he's like, while he's looking over, he's on his high perch. He's looking at the encased, the trapped and encased Toa. They're all turned into Hordika. It's all weird and gross. And he's like, drop them, because they're like hundreds of feet in the air. And so the Vizorak just cut their lines, and they're still in these pods, and they drop, and they fall.
Oh no.
And they fall.
That's not good.
Well, they're saved by these small little guys. These little guys that fly. They're called the Rahaga. And the reason they are called the Rahaga is because they were once the Toa Haga. I know nothing about the Toa Haga other than that they are called the Toa Haga. And that they are now currently the Rahaga.
They're now birds.
Because they were changed because Rudaka used her powerful staff of mutation or some shit like that to turn them into these little weird things called the Rahaga, because their faces look a little bit like Rakshi, and Rakshi, Haga, Rahaga, and that's how they got their name.
Oh.
They also fly, and they save the
Save the day.
They save the day. They save all the Toa.
Save all the.
Oh, they were the ones that tried to defeat. Okay, yeah, they. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the lore clarification, because I don't remember anything about the Toahaga because they're not important. Aside from one.
Oh.
There's only one important one.
Yeah, it's on the lift platform that you were just on, by the way. That's the thing I was talking about.
Oh,
with the
see.
piece above you, how the little stud thing that it just is misaligned.
Oh, that's
It's
annoying.
below them. It's just below where it's supposed to be on it. So it's like, god damn it.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff like that.
It's close, but it's just wrong, and it bothers me. Sorry, go on. You good?
We good.
good.
The Rahaga, they save them, and they're like, dude, we're the Rahaga, and you're turning into Hordika because you're possessed by Hordika venom. And they're like, oh hey, there's this legend that I've heard about this guy named Kitangu that can heal your Hordika venom. And Vakama's not having this. Because he's real mad about how they failed when they came here, and he's real upset. He's all emo boy. And he's like, dude, fuck this. I'ma leave, and I'm gonna go save all the Matoran myself. And so he leaves the Toa. So the rest of the Toa go on this quest to find Kitangu, and that is what they're doing for the rest of the movie. Whilst Vakama, he's like, hey, I'm gonna beat you guys. You king and viceroy, soon to be queen, eventually, maybe, possibly, perhaps, never. Because she, and Rudaka is like, all right, you're cool, you're like strong and whatnot. Why don't you lead the Vizorak instead of Sidorak? That would be cool and popular, right? That would be a cool thing. You're a leader. You're an obviously natural born leader, Vakama, the previous leader of the Toa. And so he's like, yeah, that makes sense to me. So he joins forces with them, and thus leads the Vizorak.
Oh.
I did forget about the bondage scene. Did I forget about the bondage scene? I don't think I forgot about the bondage scene.
What bondage scene?
It's not even important. I don't.
What?
He's talking about when they're encased in webs.
What?
I think. Or wait, am I thinking of a different bondage scene?
What?
There's a lot of webs in this movie, so there's a lot of bondage because of it.
What?
Which bondage scene? Now I'm forgetting. I'm getting them all mixed up.
What?
My voice hurt. My throat hurts, so I'm just gonna keep quiet until he says something.
What?
Oh yeah, Rudaka ties him up after she captures him. Ties up Vakama after she captures him, and then she's like, "Oh hey, you're cool and popular. You should be the leader of the Vizorak."
Okay, well then.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I miss. Just an unimportant detail that I gloss over.
Gotcha.
There is a lot of sexual tension. I'll give you that, because Rudaka is a very sexual being. She's not. She's just weird and creepy.
Okay, cool. I'd be
And has a
baffled.
fetish. She also has a fetish for the Makuta. Oh yeah. So she took a shard of the protodermis that the Makuta was encased in and made it into her heart light. A heart light is like a little light that's in your heart.
Why did she do that?
She just did. Because she's in love with Makuta or some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
Okay, what's happening? Why'd you be electrocuted? Why'd you go, and then you start getting electrocuted? What? Excuse me? The fuck was that? Genuinely, what the fuck was that?
It gets weirder from here, if you believe me. Hopefully you'll believe me that it does get weirder from here. So Vakama leads the Vizorak, and Sidorak's cool with it because he's like, yeah, you're cool. You should lead the Vizorak.
Whew, sure.
So, so in their search for Kitangu, the rest of the Toametru, who are now the Toa Herdika, because they're
I
gross.
actually agree with Average Below.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the bondage scene.
I don't know. I don't remember the bondage scene in that much detail.
Tell me about the bondage scene.
I don't remember it.
Tell me about the fake one then.
The other one was just they were like trapped in their cocoons by the Vizorak, and then they get out when Sidorak's like, dude, drop them. And that's it. That's it. And that's the rest of this. That's the whole scene. I'm not good at descriptive word telling, word speaking.
Improv.
Yes, improvisational thinking.
What? This guy doesn't look anything like them.
Oh, that's Kreka.
He doesn't fit at all.
He's the other Dark Hunter. All the Dark Hunters are just weird looking guys.
He's like completely nonsensical.
He
not
a great
nothing
set.
like anything else.
No. You should see him in person. He's really not good looking. I don't have him in person. I don't know him.
Oh, got you. I didn't know what that statement meant. I was so confused. I should meet him in person. I was like, is this is as in person as he gets, or he's actually living like interactable to some degree on like a movie? What do you mean? Oh, the set. Gotcha. I'd hardly call that in person. Okay.
My throat hurts. I can't talk about
You can
lore
drink
anymore.
water every now and then.
I did. I just took a drink of water. Now I'm still in pain. This is really hard. I don't know how anyone could do this. Why did I choose to do this?
You want a lozenge?
I want a lozenge.
I could get you a lozenge. I think I might actually have one.
What? You actually have a lozenge?
I believe so.
Well, let me finish the movie because it's almost done.
Sure.
So the Rahaga bring the Toa Herdika to the Great Temple because they're looking for Kitangu, and then Vakama kidnaps all but one of the Rahaga while they're there. And then, but one Rahaga that he didn't kidnap, he's the cool one. He's the only important one. He figures out, oh hey, I know how to find Kitangu now.
Yeah.
And so he leads them to Kitangu, and then they find Kitangu. And Kitangu's like, dude, I'm not gonna help you guys. Get out of here.
Yeah.
And Matau's not having it. He's like, dude, what the freak? I don't like this. We all came all this way for nothing. And they go back and fight the Vizorak. This big Vizorak battle. And Matau's like, goes and fights Vakama. And he's like, dude, why are you being a mean man? And then Vakama's like, you know what? I have been a mean man. I should stop doing that.
Was he mean? He was good to another people. He was just like, you know, to be a hero is to be a villain to another people.
Well, yes.
To be a villain is to be a hero to someone, to some weird person possibly, or to just be a hero to your enemy.
Yes.
You know, in your enemy, in the opposite of the eyes of your enemy. You know, it's poetry.
You like poetry, it rhymes.
It just rolls off the tongue. Whatever I said. But yeah. If you need a strongest lozenge, I also have one. Just know that.
So Matau defeats Vakama with his words, and he's like, you should be good again. And Vakama's like, oh, you're right. Also this whole time, Kitangu showed up and he kills Sidorak.
Yeah.
That also happened.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, fuck you. Wait, what? Where's Redak's face?
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, fuck you. What?
Where's Redak's face? Where's Redak's face? I need to find it. Was it here? That's not Redak's face.
It's not.
No, that's just Vizak's face. They all have Vizak's face on it.
Oh no.
You fool, you buffool, you buffoonigan, you buffooligan, you buffoon,
Baphomet.
you Baphomet, you befoulment, you
Befelgor.
you Bafflegar. Where the fuck? Why? Hold on. Why do we not have that mask? Did I just miss the fucking? Did I just missed it? It was right over here. I totally missed it. The one that I actually use. 2 rooms ago? Okay, there's Nadiki. There's Rutaka. What? Excuse me? What's Rutaka doing here? Okay, here's your Sidorak. And there's Rudaka. There's Axon.
Axon's new. As well as someone else. I don't remember.
There's just a Zammer launcher. There's Vizok's face.
What? Made of stone.
Oh, made of stone.
Ooh. What's happening?
That's still Avak's face. There's Kreka's face. I'm looking for Redak's face. Apparently he saw it like 2 rooms ago. Is it in here? Is it back here? Is Redak's face in here somewhere? Did I miss Redak's face in this room? 'Cause I don't see any faces in this room. This room's just a clusterfuck of electricity. Is it over here? There's Kreka's face. You want me to just go back through the whole level looking? Or secrets? Ooh, secrets. Shit.
Nice. Ice.
Nice to meet you.
What a great movie. And a quote that has impacted our life.
Yes, more so than it deserves. Oh, there's Kreka.
Yeah.
I still don't understand where you were talking about Redak's face.
Why do we care so much about Redak's face?
I want to see it.
I'm sorry.
I just want to see it. It's a detail that apparently I didn't notice. And I noticed every detail. Like Nadiki. He's got a claw.
You fought him.
I fought him all.
Yeah.
And there's Sidorak. And there's Rudaka. I already killed her also.
Yeah. So are these all just the followers, subordinates of the worshippers?
No. They shouldn't be, except for Rutaka. Rutaka's the only character that's like actually.
Oh, he's corrupted into a spider of the mercenaries. No.
And Axon's a good guy, so I don't know why he's here.
I'm baffled. I know, I'm just lost.
Alright, I give up. I don't care anymore. We're gonna actually progress now.
Let's go.
There's a progression. So Rudaka's like, dude, you're Vizorak, kill them all. And then Vikama's like, no, actually, never mind. Vizorak, you're all cool. You should be free. Be free, Vizorak. And all the Vizorak leave. And Rudaka's like, dude, what the hell? And then they'll shoot Rudaka and she dies. Except she doesn't die, apparently, because they all shoot her her Heartlight, which with their elemental powers, which was, as I mentioned before, was Makuda's seal. So they actually destroyed Makuda's seal, and Makuda is now free again. And they knew this would happen before shooting her.
She sealed him?
No, they sealed him, and then she unsealed.
Using her heart?
Yeah, they unsealed him using her heart. Yes.
But they see.
I don't understand any of this. It makes no fucking sense. It's so stupid. I hate it. It's so dumb.
Okay, cool.
It's really dumb. I hate Rudaka. She's the worst. Then they.
She's just there for fan service, really.
Then Kikangu makes them all normal again, and then they take all the Matoran and they leave. And they bring them all to Maranui, and then they become Taraga, and that's the end of the movie.
Oh boy.
There we go. All done. All done. It's all done. No more lore for today. Let's just talk about the game.
That's
Gameplay.
amazing. Fallout 4 mode.
We still have like 45 minutes of this. What the fuck?
Oh. I just need to lay on the floor a second. Just process.
Just process all that lore. It would be easier if we just watched the movies. But it's funnier if I explain it like this.
No, yeah, I like it. Oh, I just need to wrap my head. Whoa.
Lozenge. Time.
Let's go.
Time for lozenge. Non-room behind. What? What the fuck are you even speaking?
I don't know what's happening. They opened.
Oh, what the? That's Vizark's face. What? Oh, it's all Zyvax. From the inside, at least. Look, you're like 5 million years behind me, so the room behind you means nothing to me, considering I turn and like look in different directions at like all times.
The first-person shooter can't stay still.
Third-person shooter.
Third person can't stay still.
Can't stay still, even though everything can hit you while you're moving, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
There's literally no way of avoiding damage.
Good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Good game design. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention I upgraded the health of every character, so they have the silver hearts instead of the red hearts. Mm-hmm. All their hearts are silver.
Yeah.
So I basically don't have to worry about damage.
I was thinking, like, you got hit a couple times. I didn't see your hearts go down.
Yeah.
Neat.
It's because I spent all my money on the hearts.
Yeah.
Because it's basically all that's worth anything, aside from damage of your weapons, which costs more, which is why I don't. And I figured I'd just get the prioritize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough.
Plus, I did get the weapon damage up like, significantly already. I like this cave. It's cool looking.
Yeah, I like it as well.
It's got all the
Grass and
all the
fur.
grass and the fur. It's a furry cave.
Yeah. It's a weird thing though, not being a child and now being able to see like someone just placed that there. Like
What?
it's not like magical. Like wow, that's a. It's like someone just like took a brush, or not like a brush, but just took like that object and just like spammed it like there, at random angles on
like
walls.
okay.
It's not like just like wow, this is like magic. It's like oh, someone just went, and now it's just like the exact same object there and on the walls and like spiraling.
See, learning how to code made me think about that, but like in game mechanics.
Yeah. It's so odd.
Yeah.
To just look at certain things like oh,
Like
wow.
once you see the seams and things, you can't unsee the seams.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just
And so I
like that.
so because of that, I now like just looking and breaking the seams of things, which is why I enjoy like exploiting glitches and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're almost at boss time. Jeez, we got through a lot of progress game-wise, and we're like barely, and we still have so much time left.
Look at this dude.
There he is. It's Krakow.
Yeah.
I love the red. Oh,
It is a
and
nice
the red to
red.
what? Oh my god,
That is pretty
it's
good.
so good. I love the graphics of this game. It looks so good, and the music, and just everything except the gameplay is so good. It's so sad.
It's like a Deadly Premonition.
Yeah, it's like Deadly Premonition.
Everything about the gameplay is fantastic, especially the story. Which I don't know
Like the
about this
animations also, like the animations, the sound design.
game. You know, it's live. It's
Like,
fun
everything
and it's
feels
lively,
satisfying.
You know,
Like this, I mean, you obviously can't hear it over my button presses, but like I love the sounds
clicky clacky.
of like when you switch your masks
Yeah.
and like the explosion sound effects. Everything's so good. Everything feels satisfying. when you collect the things.
Ah, I'm glad. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad you get to enjoy games.
It's okay. I'll play Coliseum at some point, so I won't enjoy games.
Let's actually go. That'll be amazing. And
It'll be a long playthrough, and I'll hate every second of it.
I love
But you know,
Coliseum. One of my
yeah,
favorite
exactly.
Pokemon
You'll love.
games.
It'll be like the inverse of Pikmin 2.
Yeah.
Like you'll love it, but I'll hate it.
Really fun.
I feel like that's only fair.
This is great.
I don't know when we'll get to it though, because we
Who
have like a
knows?
lot of things that we want to get to.
There's a huge
sooner.
like stockpile.
And also,
thing.
Coliseum's a long fucking game.
It is long.
What do you mean you hate every second of this?
For hours, we've only been doing this segment for 1 hour, which means you hate me as well. Which I'm offended. Even if that's what you intended, I'm offended. And sad. Oh, we made you a bridge, so you
Yeah.
can go over and whoop him.
Whoop 'em.
Whoop him. Or he could walk across. Wait, what?
He walked across another bridge
Wait,
and broke
what?
that bridge.
What? Okay. Fair enough then.
Yeah, you know, just extended the fight by jumping across another bridge. Oh no, you solved my one roadblock. Let me make another one.
Yeah. Just balance it out.
Can I collect
Turn
any
the
of this,
status
please?
quo.
That's one of the steps of the hero's journey.
Ooh. Nice. Very heroic journey of you.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. It's a statement. All that lore has actually made me tired. Like, I feel almost sleepy. Every moment,
Okay, I
every now
hope
and then
it's
I'll
still
just be
here
like,
after this cutscene because there's something funny.
Just about to, like, keel over. Keel over asleep.
Okay, so you see this green thing right here?
Yes.
So, what do you think that is?
The orb. Like the green orb things.
It is actually the smoke from my gun.
Oh.
So, if you switch characters while the smoke of your gun, it's most noticeable with Kongu because it's like bright fucking green.
Yeah.
And he fires so quickly, and I use him a lot.
Uh-huh.
But like when you switch while that shows up, it just like is there
Goes away.
until you switch to that character, and then it goes away.
Can you just, like, stack that?
No, you can't stack it because as soon as you switch, oh, actually,
Yeah. You stack and then switch to another person's smoke.
oh, yeah. It's like weird to time though. Here we go.
Get his smoke up.
Does he have smoke? I don't know who exactly. Yeah, he doesn't have smoke. I think, yeah, he does. Yeah, no, almost. Okay, he has kind of smoke. Yeah, I don't know if you can stack it. I think it's just because I know it definitely does happen with characters other than Kongu,
Yeah.
but
I
Yeah.
completely forgot he was just wobbling back and forth that whole time we were shooting a wall. Oh boy. That was fun.
yeah, what a romp.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry.
Me, an intellectual.
I didn't mean to offend thou so much. Thine.
New character, Kreka.
Oh, character. Kreka. Kreka joins the battle. It'd be very
Yeah.
odd Smash Brothers.
Kreka stomps in,
Yes.
some shit like that.
Oh, we got the boss.
Now it's time for the boss and the best
big
song in the
boss
game.
man.
The best song in the game. Avex Dynamo.
I like it. I like the name of the level.
Just like so, there's so many great level names. Also. Let me. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even notice. It's very odd. That's weird. I don't know why they did that. Strange choice.
Yeah.
But,
Weird.
Yeah, I gotta respect it. It's their vision.
Mm-hmm.
They want him to poop. What attached those to his hands?
You know, some things came out of the wall. I'm like. Anyway, so this is one of the best songs in the game. It's really cool.
Okay.
You know, just take my word for it.
I will. It's as good as I'm
If you,
getting.
yeah, if you can actually like hear it. Why are we not saying anything?
Because the music.
Oh, you're just listening to the music?
I thought we were letting everyone hear the musical.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is a good theme.
Yeah, it's so good. I love the soundtrack
It was
so much.
when it kicked in, when that like guitar.
Yeah, when the
kicked
guitar
I was
kicks in, it's just like,
let's
yeah.
go. I was just like, oh, let's go.
No, you have to like actually like listen to the song though, because the bass line is also great, and there's some like this part is great too. This song is so good.
I need it in the Discord.
I'm just gonna like yeah. I mean, we can post some, and then just this comes in like. Well, I guess that's over.
That is very true.
It's so annoying. Literally, like the only change you need to make, just make hero mode theme not happen. Just make hero mode not a thing.
Yeah,
That's the only thing you
fine.
need to make this game like more tolerable as a game.
It really would help a lot.
Like that and a
of
dodge
things.
function of some sort, so that you can actually like avoid attacks.
Yeah.
Maybe some melee moves as well. Jumping, that would be cool.
Really? Oh, gotcha. I misinterpreted melee moves. they're like.
Yeah, no, I want them to F smash. I want them to have a Marth F smash, so I can just hit them while they're off the stage.
That's really what I thought. I was like, I want them to be able to like, dodge, cancel, and
I want them to be able to L cancel. Why can't they L cancel their moves?
I
Where the
genuinely
fuck
thought that's
is
what you
every-
meant. I was like, really? You gonna bring it there?
They can't L cancel.
They
They
can't.
can't wave dash. You can't wave dash in this
That's
game.
the one I was trying to think of.
Why
and I
can't you
forgot.
wave dash in this game? Oh my god, it's so not good. You can't wave dash. That's why I don't like any game that isn't melee, because you can't wave dash.
I'm sorry. You live a very tortured life.
It's my favorite thing to
Character.
do. I just wave dash back and forth. It's the only thing I do is every day is just I just wave dash.
Do you wave dash to work?
You know, I just wave dash to work. I wave dash from work. I wave dash while I'm working. You know.
That's not easy to do.
No.
This is a strange character.
What, the wave dash man?
Yeah. Wave
Dude, I
dash,
just
man.
gotta wave dash.
Wave?
I wasn't thinking of it as a character. I was just like, I was just sort of parodying myself.
No, I like it though. It's a fun character. Always pulling a lever again, but this time it's reversed. It's mirrored.
Oh, it's because he's pulling the other lever because I destroyed the other one.
It's pretty neat.
The Vizirac hold.
Oh. I was yawning, but it turned to me saying horde. That way it was on
I thought you were
top.
saying whore at first, so I got really confused. I was like, wait, what? Why were you even saying whore? What?
It's on topic. I did it.
Oh yeah, these are the.
this guy?
Oh yeah, these are the Vaki, by the way, the robots I was talking about before that guard Metro Nui that I totally
They
glossed
lost to those?
Yeah.
That's pathetic.
There were like hundreds of them, and they were in a coliseum that was like actively trying to attack them. Also, the coliseum was also attacking them.
Oh.
It makes more sense when you watch the movie.
I kind of get an idea. Maybe not the idea, but I like this song a lot.
It's so good.
Yeah. Ooh.
You see this soundtrack.
Yes. Sorry, go on.
See, this soundtrack like is the perfect soundtrack for a Bionicle video game because it mixes in the elements of like all the Bionicle like things. Like it's got like the tribal-ish music in some of the levels. It's got like the triumphant like symphony type music like it does in the movies, and it's got the edgy rock music like it does in all the commercials. It's so good. It's the most Bionicle soundtrack out of any Bionicle soundtrack.
Good stuff.
It's so good. And it has this song, so it's perfect. Oh fuck, there's any more spheres bouncing all around.
Take him down.
Oh, okay. Now that I'm like getting close to low in health, there was something I wanted to talk about, like with the like live system.
Yeah.
How it works. Because you know how I have 2 hearts right now, right?
Yeah.
Then I'll switch over to Jollar. He also has 2 hearts, right? I'll switch over to Holly. She has 2 hearts. She has like half a heart, right? Now I lost Golly. Now I can just pick her up. I mean Holly, not Golly. Sorry.
Chris, go on. I'm saying nonsense. I'm losing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, what you can do is you can just like cheese the game and have like infinite lives but right before you die. You just switch to a character that there's a mask of right next to you, and then you just immediately get it back.
Kind of like it though.
Like as
a kid, I would love that.
Yeah, so as a kid, as a kid, I definitely liked it because I thought I was like, oh, I'm cheating the system. I'm so cool.
Yeah.
Well, like after playing Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, it really got me thinking about this game again, right? As you know. Because in that game,
as it does, it's a common thing people tend to do after playing that game.
In that game, it also has a team mechanic, where you like switch characters while like mid gameplay. Like you can press a button, you switch to a different character. Each of them have different health, bars.
Yes,
they all have like separate amounts of health, depending on like how useful they are and like what they're good at.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I played the game.
And I feel like this game would really benefit from like something like that. Where like you actually have to like think about which characters are valuable and like not have to... Like I have so many thoughts for a redesign of this game. Just like a complete overhaul. That will never come to fruition because no one likes this game.
Probably not. This game flew under the radar of the world.
Also, it's not good.
It's also true.
We got him.
Yeah. Ooh.
Fucking got him.
Hey, butthead. Ha.
Okay.
You see what I did there?
Also, yes, Willow, you are correct. The Colosseum was made of hundreds of hexagonal pillars that can like raise and lower. And that is why it was attacking them.
Oh. He lost his hand again. Oh.
My brain is melt, so, you know, I can't really think of brain words right now. Of speak words, mind speak, think words.
You're Yvain.
I'm Yvain.
Oh,
Oh shit. Oh, I can't use that. Yes, the Tometru are hit up and down by the pillars as they raise from the ground in a comedic fashion, and it's not very funny.
fair enough.
There's V-Zone. There he is again.
Ew,
There he is again.
What's his thing? Why is he bothering you whenever you get a cool mask?
I don't know.
It's a giant electro orb.
What do you mean?
Did he create the electro orb or was it always
It was
there?
just there the whole time because
Okay.
Abak likes big electro orbs. That's why he was getting electrocuted before, because I broke a thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What a weird time.
Oh!
Yes.
I totally forgot about something that I forgot to mention before. So you know Taragali Khan, right? Taragali Khan,
Yes.
as he's known once after he was Tawali Khan.
Well, after he escaped from jail.
Yeah, he dies during the fight with Makuta.
Oh.
And so Vakama takes his mask and he gives it to Jaller,
Oh, dang.
because Jaller's mask is broken at one point. And so he gives it to the Jaller, and Jaller has his hound. So now we can go to every area. We
Nice.
have access to every area because we completed 3 of them. We've done half the game.
Dang.
We finished half the game in 2 streams. This is going a lot faster than I
Have you
expected.
completed half the lore though?
No,
Uh,
that's the worst part. No, I want the part. Big explosion.
freaking massive.
Oh, it's big.
It is big. Laser crossbow.
Oh, now it's big.
It's big.
Oh, now it's big.
Boy.
Guess I'll upgrade like
What was it? Hookie?
Hookie. What about him?
Hookie. I was just looking at his name. I was like, what the heck was that? I don't remember that guy's name. Hookie. Jeez.
Oh yeah, next stream we can actually have the proper context of this entire game. Now that I've
Oh,
explained
yeah.
the entirety of the lore up until this point, it is great because like this game. I mean, the story of this game is like my favorite part of the story. It's also the most complicated.
Awesome.
So it'll be a romp.
We get to we get to the part of the lore that relates to this game, even though this game is not lore friendly at all.
No, not at all.
We'll get there.
I don't know who to upgrade now because I upgraded all the useful.
Jaller.
I'll upgrade Jaller.
He's got a good name. He should have a good gun. It's only sensible.
Alright, I like this version of the gun specifically because it shoots discs because it's Vakama's weapon,
I do
which
like
is a disc launcher.
This
Oh yeah,
goblin.
disc goblin.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say that. But
Oh yeah,
I did.
also something I totally didn't talk at all about their weapons is that when they're totally unupgraded, they're just the Toamada's weapons. When you upgrade them to their second form, they become the weapons of the disc launcher like this. They become the weapons of the Toametru.
Yeah.
And then once they're fully upgraded, they become the weapons of like the actual like sets. This is what like Kongu's weapon actually looks like.
Jeez.
So powerful. Oh, this is my favorite thing. It's so cool.
The heck?
It's so good.
That's freaking gigantic.
It's
what the hell?
I told you he's he's incredibly useful. Anyway,
Shoot the shopkeeper.
yeah, shoot at the shopkeeper. He didn't. Bolton didn't do anything to help me.
Oh, it's a flame sword.
Now it's a flame
Gun.
sword. Flame sword gun. They're all like sword guns.
Yes.
Upgrade Matoro's thing. Now it's doesn't even slightly look like the snowshoes, but okay.
That's supposed to look like snowshoes?
Oh yeah, Nuju's weapons are snowshoes. He hits people
That's
with snowshoes.
Jesus Christ. That's like taller than he is.
It is very long.
Jeez. Laser axe.
Laser axe. Well, it's not a laser axe yet. Ow, it's a laser axe.
This is a laser.
Alright, now they all have their proper weapons.
This is a laser axe.
I like how it, like, goes down in the segments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huki is so useless. I wish he was useful. Well, now they're all, like...
What's Holly's new laser?
Oh, Holly's new laser?
Yeah.
Big.
Spiral.
Spiral.
Oh god, it's weird when you walk and it follows, it like traces. Like, it doesn't have any like gravity of its own. If you move left, it moves left. Even in like space, as it's being shot.
I love how Kongu's weapon sounds like this, like when it's fully upgraded with the reverb in the background. It just sounds so powerful.
Oh yeah. I didn't get the reverb until you said it, then I was like, oh
yeah,
cool.
once you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, it's so satisfying. It's like, bam, it just rips through enemies. It's great.
Let's go. Let's test out these puppies. Why is it getting so like...
Oh, because it's nighttime.
Vision?
Oh yeah, also the main...
Oh
yeah,
what?
Vorak. There he is.
Vorak.
Okay, this right here. This is the bullshit I was talking about before. See that right there?
Yes.
That's Avak's face.
Yes, it is.
It's in the desert, where he belongs.
Yeah.
But Redak is here. Or Raidak, or what, however the fuck you pronounce his name. It's spelled R-E-I-D-A-K.
Right. English changes that actually, so I wouldn't know. It should be Ray though.
It should be Raidak, right?
Yeah. But English might have.
I
rules
pronounced
for
it Redak for like most of my life, so that's just what I'm used to. But
Chose the wrong language for consistency.
yeah,
Jeez.
it's so good. It just destroys everything.
It just blocks the whole screen.
You can't even see anything.
Yeah.
Is this the way I'm supposed to go? I hope it's
I
not.
don't know.
Oh no, that's the way I'm supposed to go. Grab. Boop. I also wish all the Toa were the same speed, and it was the speed of Kongu, because he's the fastest one. It annoys me that everyone is slower than Kongu, because then I only want to play as, because then when I can't play as Kongu, I'm just annoyed that I can't move. I think I think Jollar is like the same speed, but he's also not fun to play as.
Yeah.
Speaking of...
Dollar, he's got the best name of them all.
He's Jollar.
I genuinely really love that name. And it just sticks with me in my heart and my head. And I like it. It's good. Even though nothing else about him does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, because his character hasn't been that important in the story up until now. Because like he's important in the first movie, but even then he's like...
He's red, and then I just assume that means he's the
Oh yeah,
leader.
he's not the leader also.
Yeah,
Matoro is the leader.
I'm just like I go Power Rangers logic, it's the Red Ranger, but like, it feels like it should be him.
Nah. You see, the Red Ranger... No, the thing is, the Red Ranger is the leader for, like, the first 5 years.
Yeah.
That's the weird part. And then Matoro is just like, oh, hey, I'm a curveball. But then the developers of this game didn't get the memo, because Jollar's the first one you can pick
Yeah.
from the beginning. And he's the one in the opening cutscene, and it bothers me.
That is a bit odd.
Where's the other one? Where is he? Where'd he go? There he is.
Why do they have cloaking and invisibility?
You can't lock onto them, but you can still hit them.
Oh. That's
It's artificial
strange.
difficulty. It's just difficulty by means of annoying you. Because you have to actually aim.
It is very strange, yeah.
Instead of just lock on and bam.
Are there any mask of visibility?
Invisibility?
Yeah.
I mean, Vakama has the mask of invisibility, but, you know, there's no mask powers in this game, really.
I mean, yeah, just lore-wise. Fair enough. What's it do?
Still not Dark Souls. I sleep. Fair. This game is not fun to watch.
It's fair. It's the main like idea of this would be the lore and all the whatnot.
Well, it's partially the
fun
lore,
game.
and also this is a fun nostalgia game for me.
Yeah. I enjoy it a bit because I have a soft spot for Lego.
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 Lego. That's how you say French.
Lego.
For the go.
Yeah.
Lego.
Slow, more like go. I think you said that at some point.
Go. I probably have. Knowing me. I can't imagine.
I don't remember the context. That's
I
the
can't
thing.
imagine it needs one though. If it's me, it's something I probably would just say as like, "Hey, start of the stream slow." More like go. It's a very me thing. I like it that way.
Also, I like how I walked like one room and I'm already at this.
This is a boss. You gotta get the freaking hero mode room.
Yeah, this is a there's just like the hero mode just is roadblocks,
Oh boy.
and I immediately got into another one, so I have to kill everything.
Ain't that fun?
It's so fun. I just walk around and I press the A button. I don't even press it. I just hold it down. Ah, but the noise is so satisfying. When they die and explode into things and their bits, and the music is good. And it's
At least
cool.
we have this. The music, the sound effects.
And then this happens, and all the music goes out the window.
Yep.
Oops.
That was not a very effective gate.
No, it's not. Most gates are not very effective, honestly.
Not effective against explosions.
Oh yeah,
but-
there's Avak's face.
Yeah, my dude.
Man, this level's just roadblock after roadblock. Jesus.
It really is. What a shame. It's just gonna take forever.
Also, I love the desert music specifically because it reminds me of Avatar music. Just because of like the drums and the horns, the weird like tribal horns.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Like the... I like that one. It reminds me of, I assume it's what's the one with the thief and the cobbler, but it's not Aladdin. There you go.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
It does also sound very Aladdin-esque.
Yeah, which is good.
Because it's desert, you know.
Yeah. You only have a couple places to draw from, really. Aladdin or Mario? Mario. I have a question.
Yes.
How'd you feel if Mario was Mary Curie and Mario discovered radioactivity? Died of radioactive poisoning. How'd you feel if that was canonical to the Mario Bros. Super Show?
I think it would be pretty cool and interesting, and I'd probably consider watching the show.
It taught kids about radioactivity.
Yeah.
Instead of a plumber,
sounds cool and interesting.
he was a radioactive testician, studyologist. My brain's fried as well.
There's just so much lore that we both are dead
Yeah.
once it happens. Once it is complete.
It has crippled us. We've
Bionicle lore.
our brains are fricked.
Fricked. I just wish I was able to explain it better. I mean, like, without, like, just interrupting myself.
Uh-huh. Oh, if only it were so simple.
If only. Maybe I'll try. Maybe next time I'll try doing it the same way I did, just like the quick thing at the end to try and finish the lore from the last bit of 2005. Oh wait, why am I doing this?
Not a bad idea. Ooh. Okay, so the beam does like track. It does follow. It's not just like 1-to-1.
Yeah, no.
Felt like it was earlier. I was like, it's weird.
But yeah, since it's a continuous hitbox, it's like really good at far ranges. Because you can just, because it just goes on.
Huh.
And there's fucking Avak's face again.
Yeah. Well,
it's wrong.
someone knew what was
Except
going
it's
on.
right. It's correct. Someone knew. Someone understood.
Someone understood.
And then the other person was just like, no, let's put Redak here.
They were not in a place of power, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, why is there like dirt texture inside of that building as the floor?
What do you mean? The
Why
sand
is-
texture?
Yeah, why is there like sand dirt texture inside the building that the guy was in as the floor and not like a floor tile texture?
Maybe there was just sand on the floor. You ever think of that?
I didn't.
Huh? Bitch.
I did not think of that.
So ludicrously huge. It's
Yeah,
so good.
it is ludicrous.
It's really great. But also the explosion, like, the way it looks is just really cool.
It's so odd. Just how massive of a change it is. That's just gigantic. Colossal.
Colossal.
Yeah. Ooh.
So large.
Sure.
I just love how large it is, you know?
I do too. I hate how long these segments just drag on.
Yeah, the bosses are
There's
just...
so little to say because it's like
It's just, you know,
nothing's
you're just
happening.
fighting a boss for an hour.
Nothing's happening.
It's so long.
just a
Like
guy
the
that dies
Rakshi
pop
fights,
out. Oh,
the
boy.
Rakshi fights especially are the worst ones. Just because, like, the Rakshi, and you have to listen to this song, it's like, and you have to deal with that annoying noise that they make. The just constantly. Like, I would tolerate it better if the Rakshi theme was better.
If only, but
I don't know why the Rakshi are here. They shouldn't be.
beggars can only be choosers. But no, the other way around. They can't. Beggars can't choose.
Choosers can be beggars. I disagree. I disagree with the sentiment of that that adage.
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 Adage. Yeah. I agree as well.
Just hold down the A button.
He ruined
Hold
his
on.
windows and he decided to come out and personally say to get off his damn lawn.
Yeah.
He's not.
No, he's just got the
not
hose and
very-
he's like, get off my lawn. He's spraying the hose at me and I'm spraying my hose back.
He's not very good at getting you with the dang hose. To be honest. I'll be frank, he's kind of missing. He kind of doesn't stand a chance. What? It just bounces.
Yeah, I like that
it.
it flings into the sky, but the explosion still happens where it hit him.
I know. It's very odd.
Very strange. Oh yeah, also because because the cutscenes are not pre-rendered, they're like real-time graphics. You can actually, like, if you have the explosion happen during the cutscene if
Yeah.
you launch it before the cutscene plays.
What a silly game.
It's a very silly game.
Yeah.
I can't wait to show you the torso glitch. Oh, it's gonna be so great.
Oh, one day.
We gotta get the Hakan's pit for that. Or Hakan's volcano. Hakan's pit is the level, not the area.
Get him. Oh,
Get him.
Oh, only one more heart. Technically it's 2 because it splits at this point. You hit him. Then you have to mercy kill. Oh. It's so close.
It's almost over.
In the goalies. Yes.
There we go. Yeah, see, like that.
Finally.
Rip Vorak. He grabbed himself.
Ah. What a freaking dope.
What a doofus.
Let's go.
Whoa.
I don't understand why he hesitated.
I don't know. Maybe he thought it was funny. Oh, I did it. I got him.
You got him.
Oh, maybe we can see him T-pose. Oh.
Oh.
Skip. I want to see if you can T-pose. Hold on.
T-pose.
Come on.
Now I'm
I've seen it
curious.
once, only once, and I don't know what causes it. No, it's not here. This is the Vizirac place.
Other side.
But yeah. Anyway, once you get all 5 of the silver canisters in a level, then you can see them. You can see them. Where is he? I hear him. I can hear his sound. I hear the sound he's making. Where is he?
I don't know.
He's just invisible.
Well then.
I know the Vaki are like glitchy when there's only one of them for some reason. Like they don't move for some fucking reason until I get a second one. Then they'll start moving, and then once you get all of them, they might T-pose. That's the only time I've seen it happen is when I got all of them in one. All of them, they were all like right next to each other, and just one of them just started T-posing. I think I got it on video, but I don't know.
Well.
Yeah, I wish I could actually show you what this looks like, because like they'll just like all the enemies will just like bounce around and be walking around like you see a bunch of Boraks.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I've seen the head bang sometimes, Boraks.
Ooh.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's cute. Oh. We've reached just about the 2-hour point, and we're well over 4 hours in the stream
Let me just
time.
upgrade some ghoulies.
Yeah. What exactly is excavate ability? Is that your mind power?
It's some mind.
Psychokinesis,
It's like
telekinesis?
it's a secondary psychokinesis ability, basically, that everyone has.
What's it do?
It just opens other secrets.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll do Holly's next. Hers comes up a lot also.
Drench ability. Oh, hey.
Congo's
Gust.
Gust.
Kombu. Let's
I
go.
think I can just get all of them actually.
Probably. Just fully upgrade.
And
go.
then just Motoro's left. So now we can get more secrets.
Yeah.
So the levels will hopefully last longer, so we can actually get through all the lore.
Ooh.
So that's
Content.
So that's everyone fully upgraded.
Noibs, let's go. What's the other goodies?
The other goodies. These are a thing. There's a canister locator, which is absorbently expensive. There's also some bonus levels. It's just like a gauntlet of like you kill an amount of, you just like kill waves of just a certain type of enemy.
That's a shame.
They're really not special. And then there's the different rides for the Baraka in the Baraka playground.
Oh yay!
Well, I'll
DJ booth.
I'll go over all this stuff like once we're like done basically, because there's a lot of them to go over. And then here's all the hints. These are the tutorials.
Nice.
The tutorials.
Good stuff. They have pluses under their heads.
Yeah, now they all have pluses near their heads, which means that they have their plussy abilities.
Yay!
Plussies abilities. Anyway, I'm tired. I want to not be alive. Goodbye.
And we want you to be here with us. But goodbye.